Hello everybody, welcome to the Grim Soul Taker Spotlight. This is a spotlight on two things. Actually three. Now give me a shout out if you remember this. We the people. Which it stands. One nation. Under God. Liberty, justice, for all. What is that? Some of you said it in school. Some of you didn't. But you know what the saying, one nation under God. Our nation was founded, the pilgrims came here for freedom of religion. Our nation was founded in a way on religion. We didn't believe that one man should rule a country, should rule us. We fought for our rights. Two of our rights. Freedom of speech. Freedom the right to bear arms. The first is protected by the second. If you don't like that, then leave. Okay? Our president can leave this country. I don't care. He doesn't like that right either. Rosie O'Donnell can leave this country. She don't like that right. And if you don't like my religion, because it's if you want to take under God out of the Constitution, then you can leave. You can leave it. You can leave the country. Go to a country to where you can worship whoever you want. Oh, this is that country. Go to a country that doesn't have a constitutional rights. You don't have rights. Go there. Worship their idol. I will call it an idol because I'm not going to call it a god. I'm going to call it an idol. Because you will be worshiping an idol. Food is an idol. Dead gods. Gods that no longer exist. My God is a jealous God. Very jealous God. But I love Him because He's jealous. He wants no one to worship. Nothing to worship but Him. No idols. So, yeah. But let's get back to that. Our rights. Our right to bear arms. There are some people who don't want us to have that right. Our president being one of them because he's scared. He's a coward. Yeah, I called Bush a coward. I mean, not Bush, but I called Obama a coward because he is. Every foreign nationalist believes he's a coward. I mean, come on. He's taken money from... I know a lady who was on Medicaid, Medicare. They took her Medicare away from her. Because of this stupid Obama crap. Obamacare. Well, his Obamacare needs to get shoved up his butt. Forcing people to have insurance and they can't afford it and they get fined because they can't afford it. How idiot. How much of an idiot. How can you, if you can't afford insurance, how are you going to pay the freaking fine? It hurt us in Arkansas, where I live at. It hurt us. It put a lot of people out of jobs. And there's been so many lies told because of this. And now they want to take our right to bear arms away from us, which I laugh at that because it's not going to people stop caring. People aren't going to stop caring. You take the guns from everybody. It don't mean they ain't going to buy them from somewhere else. They buy them on the street. Oh, yeah, the police aren't going to hold that. People are going to buy guns somehow. And all I got to say is that the people who are going to try to take the guns are going to get shot if they enter someone's property, because, and they're not going to say anything. The police aren't going to do anything or arrest the man. Why? Private property. You step into someone's house, you're going to get, and you are there to do harm or to take something, you're going to get shot, and the police can't do nothing about it. So you might as well just play off that, trying to take it by force. I know that every once in a while, like New York or Chicago will have it to where they got those gun riot drives that, you burn a gun, you get something. Takes a lot of guns off the street, but there's some people who ain't going to give up their guns because that's giving up a right. The right to bear arms. And then if you take away the right to bear arms, you take away freedom of speech. Because no one will be there protected. Nothing will be there protected. And that's just sad. It's sad that we get two rights taken away for the price of one. And it's gonna cause a lot of stir. But I'm also gonna hit that at one point in time the government tried to take when they under God or in God we trust off our coins, off our money. That right there is a low blow. Oh yeah, they were also trying to get rid of the penny, which ain't gonna happen. Chicago won't let that happen. And if I owe somebody $2.02, how am I gonna pay that? I'm gonna give them a $5. I'm gonna give them a nickel, and what? They're gonna give me back what? Nothing? Exactly. It don't work that way. It's just common sense. People should read the book Common Sense. Maybe they'll get common sense out of it. It's just hilarious that people think that take away this, take away that. You take, and people are just going to start shoving back. And once the people start taking things back, we're not going to stop. We're going to... The thing is that we own this country. We, the people, not Congress, not the president. That's what we need to learn. That's why they took that out of the freaking schools. So we wouldn't know that. You took prayer out of school, which... I mean, come on, you took prayer out of school. Look what happened. More bullying. More of everything. More violence. And you take things out because other people are upset. Screw those people. They don't want their kid to know about God, then shove them in a room by themselves. Oh, that's degrading a kid. Seriously, give them a choice. Instead of taking it, you should have gave them a choice. Compromise. Something God doesn't do, but we do. Compromise. Hey, if you don't want to go learn about God, if you don't want to pray, go in your room, little Tim. Go, go to your next class. Or, if you don't want to pray, go in the corner. Not making it a punishment. Send them outside. The kids that don't want to pray, they don't have to pray. Say, oh, they don't want to pray? We're not forcing them. You don't want to pray? Please sit there and be quiet and be respectful for the other parent, for the kids that do. That's all they had to do. Instead, they took it out completely because they didn't want to insult some lady's kid. Or they didn't want a big uproar. So because the school the school as a whole didn't want a big uproar, they took it out of school. Because they didn't want to offend one person or a group of people. Like I said, compromise. You don't want to pray. Go to the sit there in your desk. Be quiet. Be respectful for others who do. If you talk during prayer, you'll be subjected to detention. Because it's quiet time. Don't call it prayer time, call it quiet time. For the kids who want to pray, don't put it on the intercom. Just have the teacher say, for those who want to pray, we're having quiet time right now. Let them do it. If you talk during quiet time, subject to detention. Or study time. Call it study time. Call it study time. There, better. Study time. Study time. For those who want to study, have them bring a Bible to school. Let them study it. Let them study the Bible. Call it study time. And the kids who don't, they can study the school books. There you go. Compromise. It's that simple. It's as simple as it can be. But for those who want to make a big uproar about it, leave your comment. I'm pretty sure I won't ignore it. But if it's vulgar, it's getting deleted. And you will no longer be able to view my channel because I will block you if it's vulgar. If you want to say something about my religion, go ahead. If you want to say something about my rights, bad or otherwise, go ahead. But if it's bad, you're getting ignored and you're getting your comments getting took off. And if it's ridiculous, I will put it in the YouTube video and say how stupid your comment was, and then say your name and then block you to humiliate you. Say your name on here and humiliate you. Because I won't have vulgar comments about my religion. I won't have vulgar comments about my opinions on my channel. Like I said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Keep your mouth shut. Because I try not to curse. Because my nephew watches my channel. I have a bunch of other people who watch my channel as well. And I'm trying to be one of those people who don't curse on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian. I don't like to curse. I'm only human, though. And when something like this gets me in an uproar, it may slip. But I do my best not to make it slip. This has been Grim Soul Taker. Good luck. Good night. And peace out, and may God be with you. And God bless you all.